내가
You know that rap come through the rack, no tape.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Luka Doncic, Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry, and it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Chicago, they've got Olajuwon. Derrick Rose is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's McGrady in at the small forward.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Curry against Rose. McGrady. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Giannis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry kicks to Doncic. Kicks it out to Giannis. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Chicago with the ball. And if you look at what he's done over the last 3 years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Chicago. A 3 from Wembanyama. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
A young fella not taking any chances with that finish.
Now here's Rose. Wembanyama sets a screen for Rose. Olajuwon passes to Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Wembanyama's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Doncic from beyond the arc and then some.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's LeBron, following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Curry with the bucket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Giannis outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Edwards. Again, Chicago.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Gobert with a screen on Edwards. A nice shot by Doncic.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic passes to Curry. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. .41 seconds left in the first. From deep, Iverson. It's hauled in by George.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Jokic. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And his offensive game tonight is on point.
And the basket by Edwards.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Lillard against Iverson. 4 seconds left. And here's George for 3.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Chicago. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They've got Howard. Anthony Edwards out there with Iverson. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 6. That's a 2 from Lillard. Doesn't go for him. Iverson with some nice D. Here's Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Pass to Jokic. Lillard with it. Still yet to score. Back to Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. James check in for Rudy Gobert.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 23, LeBron James.
Chicago leading by 7. Now Iverson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Howard. And stolen by James. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Iverson outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to LeBron. James connects from deep.
dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Pierce's shot is good.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Going with an almost entirely new group. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Howard. Kevin Durant comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Edwards. And it's Paul in for Iverson. Chicago leading by 4. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. He has 6. Doncic outside. James against KD. Launches a 3, and the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Doncic.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Paul kicks to KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Doncic missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Chicago. 6-point lead. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Olajuwon's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Paul Pierce. .110 left in the first half of basketball. Here's McGrady. Connects from 3-point range. McGrady's got 9 points.
Oh, great looking jump shot there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. James has a 2-pointer. That one's off. Still out of sync. Chicago leading by 9. Jordan finds Olajuwon. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, Chris Paul, as efficient a shooter as you'll find, and in the catch-and-shoot situation, he is money.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kevin Durant. The visitors with the ball. A 12-point game. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Jordan against LeBron. Pass to Giannis. Now, here's Jokic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The deep 3 from Wembanyama. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Antetokounmpo out there with James. Then there's Doncic, then it's Curry, and it's Jokic in at the center position. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Curry with him. Out guarded by Wembanyama. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wembanyama's got 18 points. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jokic finds Curry. On the wing, Doncic. McGrady covering. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The rebound by James. And taken away by Paul. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, that's the pass, the finish, just a great connection.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Curry with a wide open look. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Howard's checked in for Olajuwon. Edwards comes in for McGrady. And it's John Morant in for Paul. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Over Morant, it's Curry. That time on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Back to LeBron. Giannis kicks to LeBron. Pass to Curry. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. Chicago leading by 18. Wembanyama with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Curry passes to Doncic. The rebound by Jordan.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
Giannis kicks to Doncic. Sweet move, and Doncic throws it down.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Took him no time at all on that one. Edwards got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Morant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chicago with the ball. They've got Michael Jordan. Olajuwon is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Edwards. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Doncic against Edwards. Doncic kicks to Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wembanyama's got 29 in the game. Pass to LeBron. Here's Doncic. Back to LeBron. From 18 feet away. Count it, good.
Over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 35 in the game.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's tipped. Chicago calls timeout. Changes for Chicago. Nowitzki's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. McGrady comes in for Edwards. And it's Rose in for John Morant. No coverage that time.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Left side Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Doncic. Will it go? Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Jordan gets it to go.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Jordan's gone 2 of 3 from the field. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Good on the triple.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
From deep, Jordan, another three for Chicago.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
There's the triple. It's stolen by Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Allen Iverson's checked in for Chicago.
Into the lineup for Chicago.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jokic passes to Curry. Back to Jokic. LeBron dishes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to James. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The last 3 shot put Iverson in some kind of mood. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer.
Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by McGrady. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Iverson against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Outside Curry. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and our great crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.